Alright guys, how's it going? Now this video is going to be about Martin Zubimendi. That won't surprise you because his name is in the title of the video, right? And I've just told you what this video is going to be about. So we do not want to hear you in the comment section saying, I don't want to hear about Martin Zubimendi. Don't watch the video then, right? So, I did a review of the Spanish football dailies in a previous video today. They are dominated about Zubimendi, the Real Sociedad midfielder that Liverpool tried to sign in the summer. There is literally numerous references to him. He was a star player for Spain last night in their 3-0 win against Serbia. Yeah, big deal. You know, you need to watch the videos. No point in repeating it all. You know, they're calling him a European elite. He's now arrived onto that, you know, that kind of level. A joy to watch, etc., etc. And during the commentary of the game last night, the Spanish comms, they said, right now, a commentator, you know, just because it's a commentator, like we watch, you know, Premier League football, and we listen to Neville and Carragher droning on, do you know what I mean? Like with Michael Owen, I think they might score in a minute. Do you know what I mean? Right? And they've all got opinions. Now, on the Spanish commentary last night, they talked about Martin Zubimendi, and they made a passing comment along the lines of, you know, he looks nailed on to go to Liverpool next year in the summer if Liverpool do not change their, you know, their focus, their attention to another player. They still think that Liverpool have maintained this interest in Martin Zubimendi. Now, I'm not really sure that warrants a video in itself. Hey guys, I'm just letting you know what the commentary think, right? The newspapers are all going on about him. He had a great performance, an elite performance. And I'm sure that reference to what was said on the comms last night will come up on social media. I don't know. I haven't looked today yet. I've only been out, you know, to get the papers, have a coffee, and I've recorded a couple of videos for you. I haven't actually started any written work yet. But the reason I'm making the video is because I want you to be cautious. Why is that, Dunk? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I think those low-level journalists, LFC journalists, that what I call the LFC clique, not the likes of big guns like Paul Joyce at the Times, David Ornstein at the Athletic, who doesn't, you know, just focus on Liverpool Football Club. But they're the only two journalists you actually need to pay attention to regarding Liverpool Football Club. But below them is this tier of LFC clique journalists, you know, that all agree with each other. They all publish the same thing at the same time. You literally see them on every podcast, or hear them on every podcast and see them on every YouTube show. I wouldn't have one of them. Anyway, right? Now those people, they need to stay relevant. Many years ago, when print media was a thing in the UK, when the Liverpool Echo, for example, was fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, but he's shite now. There used to be someone, you know, some of these journalists, maybe they did write for The Guardian or The Telegraph or something. But to be honest with you, no one really gives a about those people anymore. And they still try to stay relevant, you know, by popping up on YouTube channels. And, you know, if you're a YouTube channel and, you know, you're a Liverpool fan, or, you know, and you can get one of these people on, it makes you think that you've done, do you know what I mean? You've done, I know all this, but I went through this 26, 25, 26, 27 years ago, right? Today, I wouldn't want one of these people near my channel. I mean, the likes of Joyce, you might want to speak to, someone like that. I wouldn't personally, but I would see that as a major coup. But you don't really see those like big guns really popping up anywhere. You know, do you know what I mean? You do see them pop up, but not like this clique of journalists that haul themselves out everywhere. And what I think you will see today, or if not during the week, is you might see some of these little independent journals that are still trying to be relevant imply that Zubimendi is very much so on Liverpool's radar. And the reason I say that is because of the coverage today. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a journalist, I use the word loosely because these days anyone defines themselves as a journalist. You know, they're going to have alerts set up on Google. They're going to be trying to see what's been said, you know, keywords for Zubimendi. You know, I monitor everything for you, right? So if I'm seeing this, if they've got any intelligence, they'll be seeing it as well. And what I think they will do is they will put two and two together today. Like, oh, hang on a minute, this Martin Zubimendi played a blinder, he's in the news, let's talk about it. Now, if they've got the added bonus of knowing about the commentary last night, saying, you know, Zubimendi is still very much, wanted by Liverpool, right? That might give them a little bit of confidence to maybe make that claim today, but not tell you why they've got that opinion. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't know who said it on the comms last night, on the Spanish comms. I don't know who said it. So if that was a commentator or a pundit with connections to Real Sociedad saying that, maybe you would pay a little bit more attention, right? If Paul Merson was talking about Liverpool, you wouldn't really go, oh, that's interesting. You might just know. But if it was someone connected to Liverpool Football Club, you might give it a little bit more importance. So, I mean, I could find out who the commentator was, but I'm not really that interested. The video is really just to say to you, I wouldn't be surprised if Zubimendi gets a new mention today, either because of what was said on the comms last night in Spain, or because the newspapers today are dominated about this elite footballer that elite football clubs would want. All right? So the reason for the video is just to watch and listen. And if you see the name come out today, we didn't see it come out yesterday, but if it comes out today, that's why I think that would be the case. All right? So that's just my heads up to you. If you see him mentioned anywhere today, tomorrow, during the week, come back to this video and go, Doug, I've seen, guess who said. Do you know what I mean? Let me know. I might be completely wrong. Maybe nothing will be mentioned. There is nothing in these newspapers today what talk about Zubimendi mentioning Liverpool or Manchester City or anything like that. You know my feelings about Martin Zubimendi. I don't think he goes anywhere in January, maybe at the end of the season. Do I think Liverpool still have an interest in him? Yeah, I do actually. I know for a fact that there has been ongoing contact. I don't know if that is still relevant, like as of today, this week, but I know post-transfer window, Richard Hughes has had this communication with, what would you call it, communication? Ongoing contact with the agent. They're tight. Do you know what I mean? And it could just be it's a shame it didn't work out. Let us know what happens with him, sort of thing. I think I still got that hunch that Liverpool are still interested. I don't think you just give up like that. I don't think this is like a player turning Liverpool down because they were being all big. Look at me. This is a player that's like trying to do things right to his club and showing loyalty. And that's exactly the kind of player I want at Liverpool, because if Real Madrid ever come knocking, he's probably going to be very loyal to you. Now, I would agree with the commentator. Last night. This player, let me just. I'm going to go along. The bit I'm going to agree with the commentator is that if Liverpool do not find an alternative, then there's a good chance that Liverpool will reignite or maintain their interest. If Liverpool go and sign someone else, then obviously it's done. You know what I mean? I know many of you will think, we've got Ryan Gravenberch, he's brilliant. One injury and it changes everything, Some people think there's room for two of them in the team. I don't know. That's up for you and your own personal opinions. Anyway, this video is just to give you a heads up that because of this positive, immense writing to do with Zubimendi in his performance last night, it wouldn't surprise me if he was mentioned with us again this week. And I don't mean by shitty content creators looking for engagement on social media or views or wherever. I'm talking about people that still think they're relevant and used to be journalists, the clique of journalists. Keep an eye on the clique of journalists. I'll leave that with you. I hope you're okay. I'll be live on here at 2 o'clock UK time today, and also 7 o'clock this evening UK time. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, I'd rather have a coffee, to be honest. Hit the super thanks button underneath my video. Read the video description for other ways of supporting this channel. And also get on the newsletter. The link is in the video description. All right? And we have a chat room. All my social media is in there. Everything is in the video description and it's updated frequently. You should monitor it all the time. All right, guys. Take care and hopefully speak to you real soon. All right.